Hey guys, this is a video for the power jerk receiving position or push jerk receiving position, whichever way you want to call it. Let me move these parallels out of the way and show you what I'm talking about. So let me show you that rep, that position, and then we'll talk about what I want to see. So I'm here, and that is the position right there, right? So things that I want to see on that position. First, the normal pressing mechanics should be there. Check my video on pressing mechanics. Quick summary there. Elbows, the whole shoulder, like you're thinking about rotating the elbows like middle way here, but from the shoulder, not just from the elbow, from the shoulder. Arms are fully extended, semi-neutral grip on the bar, and that is the overhead. If you want to lift and have active shoulders or not, that depends a little bit on what gives you better stability for your own movement. That's the overhead position, and again, you can check my video on pressing mechanics to go a little bit more in depth there. In terms of the lower part of your body, and by lower part I mean what goes under the shoulders, one of the things that is difficult about the power jerk receiving position is that we want to be in a semi-hinging position, right? So I'm here, and what I tell my athletes all the time, most of my athletes tell to receive here. So what I tell my athletes all the time is, imagine you were gonna do a squat jerk, right? So why do you want to imagine that? Because eventually what you want is to receive that power jerk as low as possible so that you can lift more weight, right? Like that is the purpose of technique in Olympic weightlifting. It's just what is the most efficient to lift the maximum amount. And so for that you have to go under that bar. And if you go with knees forward or stay here, that's not gonna go very well, right? And so you have to receive in a semi-squat, right? So I'm hinging, I'm still keeping my weight balance over my feet, but I'm hinging and the bar is behind me so that everything is balanced, right? So when you're learning the jerk, if you're a CrossFitter, for example, the most common case is that people will start doing kind of that, or like going very fast cycling, and so they always receive here, stand up and receive here, or in order to like compensate for not a very good receiving position, they'll start going through the window, and that is kind of missing the point, right? And so that is not gonna build your jerk over time. And so we want a very solid receiving position here, right? So things that I want to see. Knees are not vertical, but I'm hinging. It's the beginning of a squat, right? So I'm hinging, which means I'm sending my butt back. My knees are slightly bent, and then I have a solid overhead position. Things that I'm checking to know if I'm good. The arms should be straight. The weight should be balanced on the feet, with a slight preference to the front edge of the heel, right? So here, but think the way you wanna feel it when you're feeling it is the bar should feel a little bit behind you without overextending. So the bar is gonna feel a little bit behind me, and it's gonna feel like it's going right on top of my butt, right? And if I'm doing that, I'm good. If you want to check even more, if you're in a good position, you're gonna squat a little bit more, right? So as you see, I have a lot of room here to squat, but exaggerate that squat so that you know you are in the right place. And then you should be able to complete that squat without changing the way you feel the weight balance on your feet, right? So if you receive and you cannot complete that overhead squat without changing the position of the weight, how the weight feels on your feet, you're off. So that's a good measure there to check if you're in the right position, right? So so when you're doing warm-up sets, specific warm-ups, and you have jerks, power jerks, do pause there, right? So I'm here and check. Can I go down? Yeah, I can. That's good. And if I'm not there, you'll see I'm gonna receive it with the knees forward and without hinging. And then I cannot, I lose my balance there. I cannot go forward, right? And so check if you could make sure that in these positions, don't rush. If you're really looking at this video, it's because you care about that position, so don't rush through the position. Hold your position 1 second or two, make sure that you're there. Don't get up, don't go here and then get out right away. That is usually a compensation. That means that you don't have that position and you're just trying to get out of there because it's a weak position for you. And so yeah, that is it. Power jerk, receiving position, awesome position. Give it a try.